Hey there, Hastings, and good morning. It is Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. We're going to kick things off with your local forecast, and then we're going to take a little trip back in time. Turns out, this date is a pretty big deal. So, let's jump right in.
Yeah, if you've glanced outside this morning, especially if you're looking out over the Mississippi, you know what we're talking about. It looks like the river is wrapped up in a big gray blanket. The fog is definitely the main character of our morning, that's for sure.
All right, let's get into the details of this foggy river morning.
So we've got a dense fog advisory in effect all the way until 10 o'clock this morning. Visibility is way down. We're talking about a quarter mile in some places. So for real, if you're heading out on Highway 61 or going over the bridge, please take it extra slow. Give yourself plenty of room and plenty of time.
But hey, the good news is this fog isn't going to hang around forever. So let's talk about your full Hastings forecast for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, once the sun finally wins its battle with the fog, it's going to be a beautiful afternoon. We're looking at a high of 55 degrees. You got to love that little taste of early spring, right?
And for tonight, well, it's going to cool down, but nothing too wild. The low is expected to drop to about 34 degrees. So yeah, it'll be chilly, but pretty calm out there.
And you know what else is nice? We really don't have to worry about the wind today. It's calm right now, and then later we'll get just a little breeze from the south, maybe around 5 miles per hour. Just really pleasant.
Okay, so let's put it all together. What's the plan for today? First, give yourself that extra drive time this morning because of the fog. Second, layers are your best friend. That morning chill is real. But third, you're going to want to have your sunglasses handy because once that sun comes out, man, Levy Park is going to be the place to be.
You know, this kind of says it all, doesn't it? The fog over the river is so thick. It really does feel like the Hastings Bridge is playing a game of hide-and-seek with us this morning. It should be back around 10.
Okay, so that's what's happening here in Hastings today. But, March 4th is more than just our weather. Let's take a look at this date and time.
Yeah, let's zoom out from our foggy view of the Mississippi for a minute and see what kind of stories March 4th holds in the history books.
We're going from Hastings to history.
And it's kind of wild when you look at it. On this exact same date, you've got a huge moment in American politics, a major step forward for health right here in Minnesota, and a world-famous ballet premiere, all on March 4th.
Okay, first up, a truly massive event. On March 4th, 1861, Abraham Lincoln took the oath of office. I mean, can you even imagine the tension in the air? The country was on the absolute brink of the Civil War, and he was stepping up to lead.
Now let's bring it back home, right here in Minnesota. And this date in 1872, the legislature established the State Board of Health. You have to remember, back then, things like sanitation and controlling disease were enormous problems. So this was a total game changer for public health in our state.
And for something completely different. In the world of the arts, Tchaikovsky's ballet, the one and only Swan Lake, had its very first performance in Moscow. And what's kind of funny is this classic that we all know today, apparently its debut back in 1877 was, well, let's just say it was a bit of a mess. It's amazing to think about, isn't it?
And all of that brings us right back to here, right now. From a president taking office, to a state looking after its people, to a new work of art being born, it really makes you think, doesn't it? What story is our day, right here in Hastings, going to add to the history books?
Hey, if you like this kind of thing, a little local weather, a little peek into the past, do us a favor and subscribe to Hastings Now. We do this every day, so we'll see you tomorrow for another forecast and time capsule.
And just one last thing to keep in mind. Weather, especially when there's fog, can change in a flash. So for all the official, up-to-the-minute info, you'll always want to keep an eye on the National Weather Service. Thanks for tuning in, and have an awesome day, Hastings.